Good morning everyone, this is Jason of Jason's World, and this video is all about how to play Guild Wars 2. But first, I'm gonna explain what is Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2 is an MMORPG game, which stands for Massively Multiplayer Online Role-Playing Game, a game developed by ArenaNet and published by NCSoft. Set in the fantasy world of Tyria, the game follows the re-emergence of Destiny's Edge, a disbanded guild dedicated to fighting the Elder Dragons. The game begins in the character creation section. First, you select a race. By the way, the game has 5 different races, which I will try to explain in a little while. They are Asura, Norn, Char, Human, and Silvari. Asura. They may be short in stature, but these magical inventors are intellectual giants. Incredibly intelligent beings, the Asura use their knowledge and skill with magic and crafting to assert their natural dominance. Char. The Char was forged in the merciless crucible of war. It is all they know. War defines them, and their quest for dominion drives them ever onward. Human. Humans have lost their homeland, their security, and their former glory. Even their gods have withdrawn, and yet the human spirit remains unshaken. Norn. This race of towering hunters experienced great defeat when the ice dragon drove them from their glacial homeland. Nevertheless, they won't let one lost battle, however punishing, dampen their enthusiasm for life and the hunt. Silvari. Silvari are not born. They awaken beneath the pale tree, with knowledge gleaned in their pre-life dream. These noble beings struggle, seeking adventure and discovery. The game has 9 character professions that you can choose. They are Guardian, Revenant, Warrior, Engineer, Ranger, Thief, Elementalist, Mesmer, and Necromancer. Guardian. Guardians specialize in protective and defensive magic. A deep sense of loyalty to their allies fuels their passion and power. They're also skilled with a variety of weapons which they put to use against their enemies. Revenant. Revenants manipulate the energy from the mists to invoke the power of legends from the past, unleashing immense attacks that dominate foes and unleash chaos on the battlefield. Warrior. Warriors are the masters of martial skills. They rely on speed, strength, toughness, and heavy armor to survive. Engineer. Engineers are technological and alchemical masterminds. They employ turrets, grenades, elixirs, and a variety of impressive devices and concoctions to overcome their enemies. Thief. Thieves are adept at the art of stealth. They utilize surprise and shadow to get close to their enemies, and they are deadly in one-on-one combat. Ranger. Rangers are proficient with a bow. They rely on a keen eye and a steady hand, and the power of nature to slay their targets. Mesmer. Mesmers are maestros of mirage. They weave mental magic that confounds, controls, or evokes emotion in their enemies. Necromancer. Necromancers are masters of dark arts. They summon the dead to fight for them, channel blood energy, and rend their enemies' souls. After you have chosen your character race, gender, and profession, you can customize your character's body features, head options, face details, and armor dice. Once you are done with it, you will begin in the area corresponding to the race you choose, or home instance. If you chose Asura, you will be teleported to Ratasum, which is the capital city of the Asura and is in the form of a floating giant cube. When the Great Destroyer drove them from their homes in the depths of Tyria 250 years ago, they arrived at the ruins of some previous civilization, setting up geomystical generators for power. If you chose Char, you will be teleported to the volcanic citadel, which is the headquarters of the Iron Legion and is built upon the ruins of Rin in Ascalon. It is the Char capital closest to the homelands of the other races in the game. The citadel is where the Iron Legion tests and manufactures items for the other legions. If you chose human, you will be teleported to Divinity's Reach, which is the last bastion of human glory. White limestone walls, great statues, shrines to gods. Divinity's Reach is the world as it had once been, as it will be again. If you chose Norn, you will be teleported to Hovelbrak, which is the largest of the Norn settlements that were built after the servants of Jormag drove the Norn from their homeland in the far Shibar. If you chose Silvari, you will be teleported to the Grove, which is the Silvari capital located within the Tarnished Coast. It is situated at the base of the massive pale tree.